Thank you. Good evening. How are you all? You're pretty good? Oh, I finally see faces. I've been looking at a lens for so long, you know? You guys have been looking at me. I'm trying to figure out who's actually watching, who's all these people commenting. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. I haven't been to Delhi for, I think, maybe 3-4 years now, when we first launched our noodle bar franchise, Yo-Yo Noodle. We launched in Mumbai, came here in Delhi. Since then, a lot of things have changed. I've changed. And it's so beautiful to be back here. I just want to keep everything as real as possible, and just want to say it how it is. It's nice being able to make a YouTube video and say how to manifest in 17 seconds. The reality of it is that the majority of people will never really be able to do it. I know it's a very popular title, but because manifestation is so much alignment that is needed to manifest. And for a 10-minute video to teach you how to do that is kind of close to impossible, because there's the part of the visual part, the emotions part, the words, the feeling, and not just that. You are aware of your conscious, but you're not aware of your unconscious or your subconscious. That's the big problem, right? Because the problem is through your subconscious when you're having doubts and fears and all this type of stuff, that's manifesting. And so it's not really about me consciously saying, hey, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you manifest. Because your subconscious is saying, I don't think it'll really work. And with that, it won't work for you. So I want to give you a more practical approach to look at everything. Is that okay?
I've been listening to a lot of spiritual people, and all of them teach the same thing. Okay, but in all those videos, and I have this one question. Can you influence or manifest someone else's behavior?
Yes. Your question is, can you influence someone else's behavior?
Yeah.
Well, that's obvious. That's obvious.
Change. Maybe change or manifest a better behavior from.
Are you saying, can we think and create a different reality for somebody else?
Correct. No, not for somebody else. Related to me, or related to me as a being. Say, for instance, you're not nice to me, and I want you to be nicer to me. And I have done in all my capacity, I've done everything. But can I manifest it? Like sending energies, or sending love, sending blessings, I don't know.
Okay, right. So your direct question, right, is yes, and you've got the answer. You send love, but you don't send love to the other person. You send love to yourself. Life is purely a reflection of ourselves. A lot of the time, we always want to point the finger outwards, but we never want to point the finger outwards, inwards. Let me tell you something. Every good or bad situation that you see on a daily basis, there's a part that is a reflection. I don't care how ugly the situation is and how ugly or angry or frustrated that person is that they are towards you. There's a part of it that belongs to you. If you can allow yourself to self-love and allow that thing to subside, that thing on the outside will also change. It sounds simple, but it's a hard thing to grasp in reality. Now, if we go a little bit more advanced in manifesting or creating, let's say manifesting for somebody else, right? You can definitely do. Because actually, the somebody else is you. This takes a few more levels of consciousness to actually get it. Right now, you will all get it on a level, right? You'll all understand on a level. Somewhere down the line, you'll understand on a different level. This journey, this spiritual journey, is actually nothing but you. Think about it this way. How many of you ever thought about someone or something before and that thing appeared in front of you? How many of you had that before? We all had it. Okay? How many of you have ever had this? You, maybe in a relationship or something, you really don't want this to be the truth. You don't want it to be true, and that was the truth. How many of you had that before? Right? Now the question I have for you is this. Was that the truth and you guessed them? Or did you guess them and you created them? If you can't think it, it's not real. If you can think it, it's real. That's the only thing. So what does this mean? If you actually, when you get to levels, more levels of consciousness, I don't know how many of you in this room actually get to that state where you can meditate and you can just connect. But when you do, you see how everything actually works. Because you're actually just one here. And you're thinking, no, Eric, but you're here. No, I'm just a perception that you have of me on in here. I'm part of you, that's all. You think, no, but Eric, you're actually there. Yeah, in your reality, I'm there. You can make anything out of this reality. But I can make anything out of my reality too. It takes some time, but the simple thing, just every time you see an ugly thing or something else, think about, is there a part of me that ever thinks in that way? And if there is I think about that, stop thinking about it and watch the outside change. That's all.
Good, thank
you. Thank you. Take a deep breath in. And down. Okay, fine.
We all have some or the other fear. How do you get over that fear?
You don't get over fear. Don't try to get over fear. People talk about overcoming fear.
Exactly.
Don't try to overcome fear. Repeat after me. Fear will always be there. Okay? Accept. That's life. Fear will always be there. Like, think about it, right? When do you feel fear? I'll tell you when you feel fear. There's only one time you feel fear, is when you haven't played the game enough, or you've never played the game before, and you don't know what the outcome is. That's when you have fear. We, as physical human beings, have this insane thing of wanting to know the outcome. But in fact, you don't want to know the outcome. Do you know, if you knew the whole outcome, you wouldn't really have a life. Think about this. When you're watching a movie, how many of you watched a movie before? You thought it was going one way, and at the end it just twists and it gives you something else. You're like, oh, when you talk about it, you say, that was a good movie. How many of you have had that experience before? You actually love not knowing. But when it comes to everything you do in a relationship, you know, I need absolute certainty. In a job, I need to know what's happening tomorrow. In a business plan it all out. Right? I don't care how much you plan, you never know. Most people that go into business, they write a business plan. Most businesses fail. Fact. What does this tell you? Control. Want to know the outcome? Want control. The more control you have, the less control you have. You had that before? You tried to control your kids before? You tried to control relationship before? The more you try to hold on and control, the more it goes further away from you. Stop control. Stop needing to know. Stop needing to know the outcome. Right? And understand one thing. You don't need to understand how to overcome fear. You only need to understand that I have no choice but to trust. I want you to write that down because I want you to log into your mind. I never try to overcome fear. Every single investment, think about it. If I do small business, I want to go bigger business. Bigger business, bigger business. Every single investment, it's going to get bigger. Risk is getting bigger. You think I don't fear? Of course I do fear. Fear kicks in. But I tell myself one thing. Stop thinking about not fearing, because when you think about not fearing, you think about, don't think about the purple elephant, we start thinking about it. Don't think about the fear. Think about, just say, who am I not to trust? Life is like this. Let's look at life. Control all you like. You can't guarantee your next second of life. That's how brutal it is. You think people plan, okay, I'm going to go in 10 seconds time. You don't. Life is fragile like that. So when you know you have no control, then you're like, who am I to not go for it? Who am I not to risk? Who am I to be scared of falling or failing? Let me ask you a question. Right? This will tap into your consciousness now. How many of you had a situation before, you were really, really stuck, you were really, really upset, you were really, really confused, you really, really didn't know what to do, and you like almost felt like you just couldn't even live. It even got that bad. How many of you ever had that feeling before? Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay? So that point was, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. This is like impossible. Like I'm so upset. I'm so confused. I don't know how to get out of it. Let me ask you a question. Right? How many of you that went through that, you're still alive? Raise your hand. Oh, thank God. Now let's look at this. I can almost be certain for the majority of you, right, you didn't plan how you would get out of it and how to be alive. But something miraculously just worked in your favor, and you don't even know how it came out. It just happened. That is, you call it whatever you want. God, universe, call it whatever you want. That's the power of that. That's the power of creation. That's the power of the thing that makes you, makes me, makes everything around us. We have no control, so stop trying to control. Why do you need to feel?
Thank you so much.
Take a deep breath in. And out. Okay, last couple of questions, right? Yep.
Hi Eric, it's really nice to see you today.
Give everyone your name.
I'm Sana.
Yes.
My question to you is, how do you like visualize and detach yourself from it simultaneously?
So it's two, yeah, okay, so anytime I want to manifest something, I do it nice and early in the morning, close my eyes, I see it as if it's happening right now. Then when I see it as if it's happening right now, I feel it, I see it like it's happening for real. I build on the emotions and I keep asking what happens next, and I build the whole picture so I can see it and feel it. Once I've done that, I know that's in creation. So I breathe, and I'm out. When I'm out, now, I'm like, oh, I'm in this room. Oh, they're looking at me. I'm supposed to be running a seminar, right? Let's focus on now running the seminar, right? And then I walk out, finish the seminar, oh, I need to catch my plane. So let's focus on how I'm going to catch my plane. Right? Then I'm on the plane, then I'm sitting there. Let's be present in this moment and look around me. Oh, let's read a book. Right? I do everything in the moment without thinking about the thing. Because I have total trust that that emotion was powerful enough. And I trust that the universe has its powers. Now, I just focus in every moment. You know, there's actually something that's very, very insane. Is that actually, a lot of the time, you actually manifest the signs for the connections for your outcome that you want, but you don't see it. And the reason why you don't see it is because you're not here now to see it. Right? The thing I really, really try to manifest this morning, right? It will show up in different forms. Not like, oh, I was thinking of that person, then that person arrived. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be that somebody else arrives or something else happens that makes you make a phone call, that makes somebody else pick up, that reminds somebody of somebody else, then that person appears. Does that make sense? It could be like that. But then, if I'm holding on and keep thinking that thing in that picture, and I'm not here in the moment, I don't see the manifestation in front of me. I don't see to speak to this person who's smiling at me. Does that make sense? So that's why this morning, do that. Afterwards, every moment by moment, just notice, be aware of everything around you, and just flow with whatever's right. Take a deep breath in, and out. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below, let us know where you guys have tuned in from. And finally,
don't forget to subscribe.
Remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year.